Hey guys, if you're watching this video right now, you know who I am. It's Scott Harris here, your ultimate coach and the founder of the Millionaire Mentoring Program. The program that's helped thousands of Australians, just like you, create more income, more wealth, more security and more freedom in their life. You know, we've taken people through the Millionaire Mentoring journey and we've had people do incredible, amazing results. I've had one client go from making $10,000 a month to $100,000 a month. I had one client make over $500,000, over $500,000 from their very first property deal. Through changing their psychology, their story, their mindset and their belief systems around this thing called money and wealth. I've also had the privilege of taking people on incredible, huge journeys where I've had thousands of people in an auditorium. 8,000, 9,000 people at one time, working with some incredible, amazing people around the planet. And I have a unique privilege of working with some very high-end individuals, delving into a deep one-on-one dive, where after they've paid me literally tens of thousands of dollars, I get to work with them and help them get clarity on where they've been, where they are right now, and where they really are committed to being. And more than that, helping them create a plan and a map to get to that ultimate vision. I've had the unique privilege of working with some of the world's great teachers and speakers, and across the board, I got to tell you, there's a universal theme that I see all high achievers and all wannabe high achievers and all people who are not yet achieving come across, and that is, listen, Scotty, I've read the books, I've been to the seminars, I've watched the DVDs, I've even seen the videos online, but dude, I don't have enough time. You know, I know what goals I want to achieve. I know the income I want to create. I know the health that I want to have. I know the contribution I want to do. I know the wealth portfolio I want to build. But you don't understand, Scott. There's just not enough hours in the day. There's not enough days in my week. There's not enough weeks in my month. If you're watching this video right now and you ever had the experience of saying, look, I've got my goals. I've got my plans. I've got my dreams. But Scotty, my old life keeps pulling me back. My old life keeps holding me down. You know, I still have a job. You know, I'm working 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Or I have a business that's not providing me with the lifestyle that I want to have, but it's taking all my time. Plus, I have my children, plus I have a spouse, plus I have an ex-spouse, plus I want to spend some time doing contribution or traveling or having adventure. And you get frustrated sometimes that there's not enough time to do all the things you want to do. I've seen other clients have a situation where they've had some time, but they haven't been able to utilize it fully. They haven't been able to grab hold of that time. And I'll tell you, if you've ever wasted time, as I have in the past, trust me, it's a debilitating, awful, horrible experience where you feel like you're not fully utilizing your life because you're stopping yourself from taking action. Well, if any of those emotions are things you've felt, I can tell you, my friends, you're in the right place. Because I can tell you, I promise you, your dream life is really possible. It is really possible to have all the time you want to have. It is really possible to have all the time you need to create the income and the wealth that you want. It is really possible to create the time that you need to take care of your body and look after it so you can have passion and energy in your life. It is really possible to have the time you need to invest in your serious relationships with your spouse, the people that matter to you most, yourself, for goodness sake. It is really possible to have the time you want for the travel and the fun and the adventure that you deserve to experience. And the reason I know that's true is because I worked very closely with some extraordinary people and I've watched it firsthand. You know, I've worked very intimately for more than a decade with somebody called Anthony Robbins, who I'm sure you've heard of. If not, you should check him out. And, you know, Tony owns more than a dozen different companies spread across 6 different industries, and I've watched his crazy life unfold, and I've learned some very unique strategies from him. And I've worked with Donald Trump, who, you know, is a huge, enormous global empire. I've worked with Robert Kiyosaki in multiple different countries around the world, and he has a property portfolio that includes tens of thousands of properties. And when I'm near these extraordinary people and working with them and sharing with them, there's some things that I've learned about how to create your dream life and make it be real. Not just hopes and goals and wishes, not just plans and lists and to-do things, but actually make it real. In my own life, you know, I'm not the smartest guy you know, trust me, I'm really not. You know, I was almost 30 years of age and I was still selling coffee and muffins for a living, just thinking if I worked hard my whole life, that'd be enough. Thinking if I just worked 60 or 70, 80 hours a week, that'd be enough to get me by. The truth is it's not. But I've learned some things, some content, some strategies, and I took myself through a process and it allowed me to create, truthfully, what at my age I'm really excited about to call, you know, my ultimate dream life. You know, my wife and I, who I'm blessed and so in awe of every single day of my life, get to live in a beautiful multi-million-dollar home. We have joyous and abundant and healthy children. We drive nice vehicles and have beautiful holidays lots of times a year. I think we went overseas 12 times last year. Had the privilege recently of buying my mum her ideal dream home. Had the joy of being able to take care of my wife's mother when her husband passed away a couple of years ago and take care of her financially. Had the privilege of creating a multi-million-dollar property portfolio and having a very abundant, affluent lifestyle while still having time to, drive to school in the morning and drop the kids off and be able to go to swimming lessons in the afternoon or make lunches or change nappies or do all the things that are important to you. So I'm here to tell you, my friends, if you want your ideal dream life, it's really possible. If you want to have more time, it's really possible. I've seen it happen in some extraordinary people. I've been able to create it in my own life. And I've been able to walk some of my one-on-one clients through a journey that I'd love to share with you. I took one of my clients who's a young man with a very successful business, generating over $300 million a year, but his life was insane. It was completely out of control. So much time being spent here and not over there, and not enough time for this and too much time for that. And through some content and some strategies in the process, really helped able to transform his life. So not just he got better results, he actually felt better about the experience. I also worked with a lady once who, she's a mum, she had 3 kids, she's, wanted to play some high-end sport, take care of her body, also was involved in her family business, and she just never felt like she was doing a good enough job in any of those areas. When she was taking care of her body and working out, she felt like she should have been with the kids, and when she was with the kids, she felt like she should have been adding more value to the business, and as a consequence, she wasn't really kicking goals in any of those areas. And again, through some content and strategies and process, we were able to transform all those areas of her life. So not just she was getting better results, but she was enjoying the process. And now, my friends, I'd like to share that experience with you through a very unique experience that I'm creating and giving to you, or giving you the opportunity to come to, this very limited opportunity called my 3M event. Now, 3M for me stands for Make More Money. Now, I'm not ashamed to say I'm a huge believer. I'm a utilitarian guy and saying, you know what? If you have more money in your life, you can be a better parent. Have more choices, more options, more resources. If you can make more money, you can be a better spouse. You can treat your wife and take care of your husband and do things you want to do with your family and friends. If you have more money, trust me, you can buy your organic broccoli and your organic supplements and take care of your body. So I think you've got 168 hours each week that you need to learn to fully utilize and fully capture and fully harness, and put that together with your dreams, put that together with your goals, and create massive, extraordinary results. And I'd love to take you through that journey. And here's how that's going to work. Very simply, there's 5 things in the beginning that I'd love to share with you, and I'm going to start sharing them now, if that's okay. Number 1, I'm going to teach you the 3 biggest mistakes that almost all people make. High achievers make them, middle income achievers make them, and people who are stuck and procrastinating make them. And so I'm going to teach you about these 3 pivotal key mistakes that all people make around their time allocation. And I'm going to make you be aware of them and then have you avoid them. Have you avoid them like the plague, because just that alone will impact your life. Secondly, we're going to take your stress and your worry and your fear and your doubt and get that out of your time. If you've ever been stressed about time, or worried you didn't have enough time, or caught up, or you were too late or too early, or catching up, or never felt like there was quite enough time to go around, I guarantee you it's not making you effective, and it's not allowing you to create the results you want to create. So we're going to get rid of that. Now you may say, Scott, listen, I don't have any stress or fear or worry. I'm good. Well, very often I work with clients and I find that sometimes they're not great at being present. And that is, they're working with a client right here, but their mind is thinking about some emails they need to write or some content they need to create. Or they're with their children, but they're checking their phone and checking their emails. Or they're working out and they're stressed about what they should be doing somewhere else. Let's teach you how to be present. And if you're present, that eliminates the possibility of being stressed or doubtful or worried about your time at all. Thirdly, we're going to teach you a way to absolutely stop procrastination forever. We're going to ban it, bar it, and get rid of it forever. Because sometimes you've got some time. You've got a couple hours here or half an hour there. But you're procrastinating. You're not quite getting yourself to take action. You're not doing the things you need to get done. So if you know somebody like that, this is the event you need to be in, so we can eliminate procrastination from your day forever. Now, flip side of procrastination, obviously, is being busy all the time. You may say, Scott, I don't have any procrastination. I am busy from 5 a.m. till midnight and I still can't get everything done. When I go to bed, there's a list of stuff that hasn't been done, and when I get up in the morning, I'm already late. I got to tell you, the dance between procrastination and being busy all the time is kind of like this yin and yang dance. They're almost the same challenge. What we have to do is get you to be conscious. What we have to do is get you to be aware of, when is it time to push and when is it time to hold back? When I was an elite athlete, my coach used to say to me, Scotty, when it's time to go slow, go slow. When it's time to go hard, go hard. and never the two shall meet. And you've got to know when is the time for you to do some reading, do some journaling, maybe take a massage, maybe have a nap. When is the time for you to get things done, to make 100 phone calls, to write 100 emails, to knock on 100 doors, to knock out some things, to get some paperwork done. I'd love to teach you how to win that dance and win it effortlessly and win it easily every single time. And then fourthly, I'd love to share with you a decision-making process. A process to help you solve one of the greatest challenges of a sophisticated life, and that is simply this. There's going to be times in your life as you become more successful and more robust in your life where you're like, gosh, this is a tough decision. I want to go to my son's soccer match in the middle of the day, or I want to take my daughter to this particular experience with her friends, but at the same time I've got this client to meet with, or this deal that needs finishing, or this task that needs completing. How do I get to do both of those things at once, or how do I pick one and not the other? They're both important. You're going to need a decision-making process, a tool, a filtration system to make those decisions that truthfully are going to happen more and more as your life gets more complicated. It doesn't get any easier. You've got to get more sophisticated. And then fifthly, this is a big 3 days, I'd love to share with you and teach you and actually walk through with you in the room how to plan your day, how to plan your week, how to plan your month, how to plan your year, and if you're really advanced and really a go-getter, how to plan your next couple of years. And so when you leave the seminar room, when you leave our 3-day program, you're going to have very clearly in front of you a list of what needs to get done, when it needs to get done, how it needs to get done, how to mitigate any of the challenges that might come up along the way, and when it's going to happen. And trust me, the sense of freedom, the sense of power, the sense of complete control you're going to feel is unstoppable. So, if you're looking for 2014 to be your single best year ever, more income, more wealth, more health, more time for fun, adventure, travel, contribution, all the cool things you want to do, this is the place you need to be. More than that, if you're looking to take the end of 2013, we got about 10 or 12 weeks before Christmas, my friends, and there are still some things on your list that haven't yet been done. There are some things on your list that haven't yet been started. If there's some things that haven't even yet made your list, there's plenty of time yet to take this last quarter of 2013 and crush it and really create some extraordinary results for yourself professionally, personally, and most importantly, if you're a spirit and soul, to feel like you went out of 2013 on a huge high. 3M, make more money, is the 3 days you need to have to get that done. Now, what I'm supposed to do is offer you this incredible whole bunch of bonuses for clicking in and logging in now. Well, here's the deal. I haven't got time for that. This is a unique opportunity, my friends, that we're going to only do one time this year, that in the past I've only ever done with my spouse, one or two of my very dear best friends, and some of my very high-end clients, as I said, that have paid tens of thousands of dollars. Your opportunity is to jump on board this now and experience this unique experience with just a couple of dozen people where you and I will get to work hands-on to help create your daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly plans. And my guarantee to you is pretty simple. I want you just to more than love the event. If you get to the end of the 3 days and you say, you know what, Scotty, this has not been amazing, get all your money back. Because I want you to have this experience be the single best training around your time, the single best training you've ever had around designing your life you've ever experienced. If it's not that for you, we'll give you your money back. That's my guarantee right here on the video. And as a thank you for clicking the button right now and getting yourself registered for $2,197 in a limited opportunity, my thank you is to say this. At the event, first time we've ever done it in this unique format, we're going to bring in all the camera gear and all the lights and all the bells and whistles. We're going to film it in high def. And at the end of the event, maybe a couple of weeks after we've cleaned up some stuff, we're going to gift you a copy of the entire event for you to keep permanently forever. That's right. No charge, no cost, so you can redo the experience, redo the process again and again, which, truthfully, is something you might want to do every quarter, every 6 months, every year maybe. So it's something you could do with yourself or your spouse or some of your friends. So that's the opportunity for you if you're looking to transform your life. If you want more income, more results, more health, more freedom, more joy, more passion, more travel, if you're feeling frustrated that you haven't yet got the ability to get yourself to take action, or worse, you're feeling like you're busy all the time, our 3M event is going to transform you like nothing else you could possibly imagine. Go click the button right now, get yourself registered, get yourself pre-enrolled in this event, and take yourself on this incredible journey. And until you and I get to see each other in the room, this is Scott Harris, your ultimate coach and millionaire mentor, saying live deliberately, click the button, bye for now.